I am telling you, he is perfect. Perfect. He planned a whole weekend for us without being asked. He remembers everything. Janet, he remembered that my mother's birthday is next month before I did. I keep waiting to find the catch, and there is no catch. God just made one man without errors and gave him to me.
You are lucky, oh. Very lucky. Some of us are out there in the dating market catching fish with no heads, and you are here with a whole package husband.
Stop it, you will find yours. Will I? From where? You took the last good one. Okay, girls, I will see you soon. My man is waiting for me. Have fun, Donna. Drive safe. Perfect. God made one man without errors. Did you hear her? I heard her. I hear her every week. 6 years, Janet. 6 years of he is perfect. He planned a weekend. He remembered my mother's birthday. Meanwhile, you and I are single at 34, and she gets to float in here with her perfect marriage and feel sorry for us. She does feel sorry for us. You will find yours. As if it is that easy. As if she did not just walk in early and take the good one off the shelf before the rest of us arrived. You know what I keep thinking? I keep thinking it would not take much. That kind of happiness, it looks solid, but it is built on nothing. She has never been tested. He has never been tested. Untested things, Janet, they go like that. Start small. The car. She drives that old thing like a nun. We will tell her a wife like her should be in something better. That a man who loves you shows it in money. Plant it, water it, and watch her go home and start making demands. Men like Oscar, the good ones, they break in the most interesting ways. To Donna's happiness, may it rest in peace. It is a loyal car, loyal like an old dog, and about as impressive. Babe, listen, you are too comfortable. That is your problem. You have a man making real money, and you are living like a pastor's wife. Do you know what other women would be doing with access like yours? Access, he is my husband, not an ATM. Same machine, different card. I am serious though. A man keeps emergency savings, yes? Oscar mentioned it once at dinner, the protected account. How much is in there? That money is not for touching. We agreed. It is for disasters. Disasters. Donna, baby, listen to me. Money sitting in an account is not protecting you. Money on you is protecting you. Do you know how many women are out there circling men like Oscar? Rich, gentle, successful men? If you do not enjoy his money, believe me, some other woman is warming up to enjoy it for you. That is how it happens. The wife is careful, the girlfriend is glamorous, and one day the man looks at the two of them and asks himself who makes him feel alive. Oscar is not like that. They are all like that. Every single one. The only difference is whether the wife is smart enough to stay the most glamorous thing in his life. Right now, sweetie, your hair is done and your heart is good, but your car is a warning sign. Men read these things. They think, she does not value herself. Why should I? I ran into Chiamaka from school. You remember her? Married that quiet man with the pharmacy chain. She drives a G-Wagon now. A G-Wagon, Donna. And her man is not half of what Oscar is. Good for her. When a wife shines, people say her husband adores her. When a wife looks ordinary, people say other things. What other things? That she has settled, that she does not ask for enough, that the money is going somewhere else. There was a woman in my old street whose husband kept everything locked down, protected this, emergency that. She was so careful, so understanding. It turned out he was funding a whole second apartment across town for a 24-year-old. The wife was guarding the money while someone else was spending it. I think about her all the time. Oscar is not keeping a second apartment. Of course not. Oscar is perfect. We are just saying, sweetie. Protected money is funny. The more a man insists an account is untouchable, the more a woman should wonder what he is untouching it for. A wife who cannot touch her own family's money is not a partner. She is staff. Staff. Staff with benefits, but staff. Anyway, eat your salad before it gets warm. Oh, that is good salad. You always find the best places, Donna. You have such good taste. It is a shame nobody gets to see it in that car. I have been thinking. I want to start something of my own. A hair business. Not a small salon, Oscar. A real one. A flagship. Products, imports, 3 floors, my name on the sign.
That is the first time in 2 years I have heard you want to build something. I love it. Tell me the plan.
The plan needs capital. Serious capital. 100 million.
That is serious capital. Okay, give me a few months. The Mendez bonus, the Q3 returns, I can restructure some things and raise maybe 60 by December and the rest in the new year. And we will do it properly, on a business plan, so that if it struggles in year one, it does not take us down with it. Donna, this is exciting. Why the face?
I do not want it in a few months. I want it now. The emergency account has more than that sitting in it. You said so yourself. It is just sitting there, Oscar, doing nothing, while my dream waits for your quarters and your restructures.
The emergency account. Donna, that money has one job. It sits there so that if life ever hits us with something we cannot see coming, we survive it. We agreed. We both agreed the day we opened it. Untouchable. It was practically the first vow we made, before the wedding ones.
And I am telling you, my dream cannot wait for December.
Your dream will still be alive in December. A business built on our survival fund is not a dream, it is a bet. And I do not bet with our oxygen. Listen to me. I will raise the capital. I said I would, and I have never once failed you on a promise. A few months. That is all I am asking.
A few months. Fine, whatever you say. You always know best, don't you? That is the thing about you, Oscar. So perfect, so reasonable. It must be exhausting being right all the time.
Donna?
I am tired. Good night.
The good news is that you are alive, Mr. Oscar, and your spine is intact. The impact damaged the nerves controlling your legs. For now, you cannot walk. I want to be honest with you because you strike me as a man who prefers the truth. Recovery is possible. I have seen it. But it is a road, not an event, and nobody can promise you the length of it. Donna, where is my wife? Outside. She has not left the hospital in 3 days. Mr. Oscar, whatever happens on this road, remember this. The chair is a circumstance, not a verdict. I have watched men heal in body and break in spirit, and I have watched men break in body and heal everything. The second kind ends better. Then I will be the second kind. Oscar, good to see you conscious. The office has been praying for you. Thank you, sir. I have been working on the Mendez handover notes from the bed. If Thompson can get into my files, the transition should... That is actually why I am here. The board has decided to restructure. The Mendez account cannot wait for a road, not an event, as your doctor so charmingly puts it. We are bringing in someone permanent. Your severance is in the envelope. It is generous, Oscar. 3 months, plus your leave days. Given the circumstances, the board feels it is more than fair. 9 years, sir. I built the analytics division from a spreadsheet. I trained the man you are replacing me with. I closed Mendez, the account was mine, and you are restructuring me out of it while I have a tube scar on my neck? Business is not a church, Oscar. You said that yourself once in a strategy meeting. The board quoted it back to me. Take the road, not the event. Heal well. And who knows, when you are back on your feet, if there's an opening, give us a call. When I am back on my feet. You chose those words carefully, sir. I choose all my words carefully. That is why I am on that side of the desk.
Morning light across the kitchen, coffee cooling by the flame. Oscar smiled like love was endless. Donna whispered out his name. There were promises like diamonds. There were roses by the door. Nobody could hear the thunder.
I cannot do this. I am telling you girls, I cannot. I am 33 years old. I have not been to a party since March. I smell like antiseptic. Yesterday, I carried a grown man to the bathroom and held him there, and I stood in my own bathroom afterward and cried for an hour. And do you know what the worst part is? He apologized. He is always apologizing. I married a husband. I am living with a patient. I feel like a nurse, not a wife. A nurse who does not get paid and never goes off duty. That is because you are a nurse. An unpaid one. Donna, I will say what nobody else will say to you, because we love you. This is not what you signed up for. They are his vows too. In sickness and in health, I said the same words.
Vows are words said at a party. Life is what happens after. Let me ask you something.
If you had been the one in the accident, and Oscar had a rich aunt somewhere who could nurse him, would he spend his youth wiping and lifting and apologizing? Or would he hire the best care money can buy and live his life? Be honest.
That is different. It is not different. It is exactly the same, except that you are a woman, so everyone expects you to set yourself on fire to keep the house warm.
Donna, he has money. We all know he has money. He protected it so carefully. Remember the untouchable account? Well, life touched him. That is what the money was for. Buy yourself something. Start with the car we talked about. A woman who looks alive, feels alive. You are disappearing, sweetie, and we are watching it happen.
40 million on a car while he is in a chair.
40 million on you while you still have a life to spend it on. And Donna,
When you are driving something beautiful, you will meet people, better people, whole people. I am just saying, keep your options open. You are 33, you are allowed.
In a penthouse made of glass, Santos promised her forever, knowing nothing.
Enjoy your car, madam. You have made an excellent choice.
Thank you. I hope I enjoy it.
We were laughing in the kitchen, burning breakfast before 9. You said love would last forever. I believed you every time. And the wheels
11 calls Donna. I called the hospital. I called your mother. I was 10 minutes from calling the police. Where have you been?
Out.
Out. And the 40 million that left our emergency account this afternoon, Donna, was that also just out?
I bought a car.
You bought a car from the emergency account, the account we swore we would never touch, the account that is supposed to keep this family alive if...
do not lecture me.
Why? Donna, I'm asking you why. We have an agreement. I asked you for a few months for the business, a few months, and you went behind my back into the one account we swore.
Into my account too, Oscar. It has my name on it as well. Or did you forget that while you were busy deciding everything? You decided I should wait for my dream. You decided what the money was for. You decide, and I am supposed to sit in this house and carry you and bathe you and be grateful.
I never asked you to be grateful.
No, you just sit there being noble. Do you know what it is like living with your nobility? The apologies every hour, the patience, the quiet suffering. You make it impossible to breathe. Everyone tells me I'm so strong, while you sit in that chair being a saint, and I'm the villain for wanting a life.
Wanting a life. Is that what this is? Donna, I am in this chair. I know. Nobody knows it better than me. But I thought we were carrying it together. That is what marriage...
Stop it. Stop hiding behind marriage. You want me to sacrifice my whole life because you can no longer take care of yourself. Say it plainly for once. That is the deal you are offering. Your condition, my youth.
Well, I am not signing it.
I drove past that dealership every week for 6 months while my life shrank to a pillbox and a bath towel, and today I chose myself. One time. For once. And if that makes me the villain of your perfect story, Oscar, then print it.
Donna, I should not have shouted. Whatever else is true, I lost myself last night, and I am sorry. Listen, I have an appointment at the hospital this morning. Routine, but important. They want to check the nerve response. I was going to ask, will you drive me?
I can't. Janet and Kiki are picking me up at 10. We have plans.
The appointment has been booked for 3 weeks, Donna. It is about whether the nerves are recovering. Whether I might, please, postpone the plans.
Oscar, I need one morning of my own. Is that so impossible to understand? You have appointments every week. The man, what is his name? The driver, the one from the hospital service.
The service costs money we just spent on a car.
So I get nothing. No time for myself? Then hire a caregiver. Or ask one of your friends. You keep telling me about vows, Oscar. In sickness and in health, you remind me every other day as if I signed them at gunpoint. Well, vows do not drive cars. I have plans. We will talk about your appointment when I am back.
We were laughing in the kitchen, burning breakfast before 9. You said love would last forever.
Before you say anything, I am not visiting you. I am visiting your kitchen, which I hear has been suffering, and your bathroom rail, which I hear is loose. You are incidental to the visit. All right, let's tighten this grab bar. Now, let's clear this path. Time to make some dinner. She is never home, Patrick. She leaves at 10 and comes back at midnight. She bought a car with the emergency money and wears it like a costume. And I sit here and I tell myself it is the shock, the adjustment, that she will come back to herself, that 6 years does not just... She did not drive me to my appointment, Patrick. I sat in the corridor holding my own file.
Can I say something you will not like? Since when do you ask? The Donna I knew at your wedding was a good woman. I danced with her mother, I ate jollof, I toasted to a good woman. But Oscar, people are not statues. They are more like rivers. You do not see them move. And then one day you look and the whole course has changed. And the people around her, those two friends of hers, I have met them twice and I did not like the smell either time. Water finds its level, but poison finds the water first. Is anyone telling her the opposite of what those two are telling her? Or is it just them?
She does not listen to me anymore. I am the chair now. That is all I am to her, the chair with a man in it. Then do not give up, but do not give in either. There is a difference, brother, and you are the only man I know stubborn enough to understand it. Fight for your marriage with one hand, fight for your legs with the other. And if, God forbid, the marriage does not survive the fight, you will still be standing at the end of it. Literally standing, because you did not stop fighting for the legs. That is the whole sermon. I charge no offering. When did you become a pastor? The day my best friend came home in a wheelchair. The pulpit found me. Now eat. The kitchen and I have a reputation to rebuild.
Carry on, you chase glitter till the glitter was gone. Gold still shines, gold still shines. I broke down with the pain.
That is a beautiful car downstairs. The silver one. I watched you park it. A woman who parks like that does not need anyone to open her door. I respect it.
And who are you?
Santos, and you are Donna. Janet talks about you constantly, though I have to say she undersold you.
Asked for more, no hate, no debt. I don't need revenge, I forgive. I let you go, but you won't come back again. You can keep the empty photograph, keep the memory of what we had. I won't care.
And you are still here, shining like this? Donna, that is either loyalty or prison. And from where I am standing, you are dressed for neither. Forgive me. I am blunt. I just think a woman is a terrible thing to waste on devotion to half a man.
I should go.
You should.
Still shines how I wake with the love that's strong. Burning eggs while the morning comes. You called me half, now I'm standing whole. Gold still shines, gold still shines. Oh, the chair wasn't home. It was one rough road.
Why me? You could have anyone.
Because everyone else is pretending. You are the only honest woman in this city. You looked at your situation and chose yourself. That takes a spine, Donna. Most people rot politely. You walked out of the rot.
You make it sound noble.
It is noble. Selfishness is just nobility that finally told the truth.
Morning light across the kitchen, coffee cooling by the flame.
Who is he, Donna?
His name is Santos.
How long?
2 months.
2 months. While I slept in the spare room because turning in bed wakes you. 2 months. Donna, in God's name, I am in a chair. I did not leave you. I did not stop loving you. I got hit by a truck.
And I got hit by your life. Do not do this. Do not make me the criminal of your accident. I did not drive the truck, Oscar. I am just the one expected to serve the sentence.
The sentence. Listen to yourself. That man at the restaurant, what does he give you that I... Tell me what he gives you. I will get it. I will learn it. Donna, please. We are 6 years. We are vows. We can fix this. Whatever it is, I will fix it.
There is nothing to fix because there is nothing left. I want a divorce, Oscar.
You do not mean that.
I have never meant anything more. I am too young to waste my life caring for a man who cannot walk and cannot be a husband to me in any way that matters. I am sorry. I am. But sorry does not build me a life. Santos is building me a life. I am going to take it.
Then God go with you, because I cannot. Not anymore.
Sign, Oscar. Let us not make it ugly. What exactly are you holding on to? You cannot walk. You cannot drive. You cannot work. You were fired. Did you think I forgot? You cannot bathe without a rail. You cannot be a husband in bed or out of it. You cannot give me a future, a family, a life that looks like anything but a waiting room. I do not love you anymore. I am not sure when it happened, but I know it is true. And you knowing it is true too is written all over your face. Sign. Let us both stop pretending.
Donna, the doctor says I may walk again. Dr. Adams, you know him, you sat in his office. He says the nerves are healing. There is a real chance. 6 months, a year. I am asking you for the same thing I asked you for the business. Time. That is all I've ever asked you for. Time.
And that is all you have ever cost me. Sign the papers, Oscar.
Donna danced above the skyline in a penthouse made of glass.
To Donna, the bravest woman in this city, you did what millions only dream of. You walked out of a trap. To my divorce, it is done. Paper signed, I am free. How did he take it? He begged. He asked me for time. The doctor says he may walk again, and he used it like a bargaining chip. 6 months, he said. A year. As if I should put my life in storage on a maybe. A maybe. Men and their maybes. And what did you say? I told him vows do not drive cars. It is the relief. I feel 10 years younger. You look 10 years younger. Trap-free suits you. And Santos, tell us he is thrilled. He is taking me to Dubai next month. He says my life starts now. She is out. Janet. She signed. The marriage is dead. We planted a seed at a salon, and today we are drinking at its funeral. I told you. Untested things. They go like that. 6 years of he is perfect, and it folded in 4 months. The accident did most of the work. We simply opened the door and showed her the weather. And now Santos. Tell me you see what I see. A man like that, with a woman who just proved she will burn her whole life for a prettier room? She thinks she upgraded. She is about to find out she was only traded. That part is not our business. We gave her what she asked for. What Santos gives her is between her and her choices. To her choices. Help him! Oh my God, are you people just standing there? Help him! He lives. You have a mild concussion and a very stubborn guardian angel. The hospital wanted to keep you overnight, but you had no one to sign anything, and I did not like the idea of you waking up alone there, so I signed as your sister. Forgive the fraud. The tea is mine. Yours is the one without sugar. Your kitchen told me everything about you.
Who are you?
Jenny. I was driving past when your wheel caught the pothole. Half the street was standing there filming you on their phones, by the way. I am still angry about it, so we will not discuss it. Drink your tea.
You are a stranger. You signed as my sister. You are in my kitchen. Do you do this often? Rescue men from potholes?
Only the handsome ones. That was a joke. You are allowed to laugh. Your file says your spine is healing, so your sense of humor has no medical excuse. I will come back tomorrow to check the arm.
You do not have to.
I know. That is why I am doing it. Lock the door.
She called me half a man, not to my face, to him, but she chose him for saying it. Half a man, Jenny. And you know what the worst part is? I look at this chair and the dead legs and the pity in everyone's eyes, and some nights I think she was just the only one honest enough to say it out loud.
Half a man? Half a man? Oscar, look at me. Look at me. I have known you for 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, I have watched a man with a broken back run his own medication, keep his own house, and apologize to me for being rescued. Let me tell you what half a man is. Half a man is the one who called you that. A whole man is not measured in legs. It is measured in what he carries when the load is unfair. You are carrying the load. She dropped it and walked away. Which of you is the fraction?
Jenny.
No, I am not finished, because you need to hear it from somebody who owes you nothing. This condition is a chapter, Oscar. A hard one, an unfair one, but a chapter. It does not get to write the title of the book. You want to sit in the dark and let the chair win? That is your right. It is a free country. But you will not do it calling yourself half a man in my hearing. My father came home from the war with one leg and raised 4 children and danced at my graduation. On one leg. So do not tell me what a man is. I was raised by a full one. Now, the chart. Show me the exercises. Tomorrow we start. And Oscar, the chair is a circumstance. It is not a verdict. Somebody told me that once, a doctor, about my father. I have been waiting 30 years to pass it on.
The doctor at the hospital said the same thing to me.
Then it must be true. Doctors and strange women from potholes are never wrong at the same time. Tomorrow, Oscar. We start tomorrow.
Weight on the arms. Good. Now the left leg, just the toes.
Jenny, there is nothing there. I am telling you, I feel nothing.
Feel is not the job today. Move is the job. The nerve is healing. The doctor showed us the scans. The signal is getting through. It is just getting through slowly, like traffic. Again, toes.
You are a tyrant.
I am traffic control again.
Oscar sat outside his doorway with the silence in his eyes. Donna took the car and money, left without.
Oscar, are you okay?
Enough. Enough. I am done for today. For this week, I am done with the whole... Look at me, Jenny. Look at me. A grown man sitting on a mat because his own legs will not hold him. 3 months of this. The toes move. Wonderful. I will write it on my tombstone. He moved his toes.
Can I tell you about my graduation?
Jenny, I do not want...
My father fell on the way into the hall. One leg, a wet ramp, a gown, a crowd. He went down in front of 400 people. And do you know what he did? He lay there for a second, and then he looked up at me, and he said very loudly so the whole front row could hear, "Jenny, the floor needed inspecting, and I have inspected it." And he got up on one leg and his crutch, and he finished walking in, and 400 people stood up for him. He used to say the fall is free. Everybody gets the fall. You only pay for staying down.
The floor needed inspecting.
And you have inspected it thoroughly. Get up, Mr. Oscar. The bars are waiting.
Again, Donna left him in the darkness, but Jenny never turned away. She saw a whole man in the wheelchair when he could not see that way.
Jenny. Jenny. Look. Do not move. Do not shout. Just look.
And nothing stayed the same. She brought tea into his kitchen, placed the cup within his reach. She never looked at him with pity, never tried to softly preach. She wrote his medicine on.
I will tell you what I tell all my miracles. I expected this, and I am not remotely surprised, and if you repeat that I am wiping my eyes, I will deny it in writing. Now, we do not run yet. We walk, we build, we do it properly. But Oscar, welcome back to your life. The road is shorter from here. We have been watching your situation, Oscar. And before you misread this, this is not charity. Benson's loss is the worst kept secret in the industry. The man fired the architect of his own analytics division during medical leave, and every headhunter in the city has been waiting for you to stand up, so to speak. Director of strategy. Double your old salary. Your own division. The Mendez people have already asked, by the way, whether you will be handling their account. They never warmed to your replacement.
I will need a week to consider it.
You will need a week to stop smiling. Take 2 if you like. The offer does not expire, Oscar. Men like you do not expire. That is rather the point.
You got it.
How did you know?
Because your silence has a sound now. I have learnt all your silences. It is a whole language.
I have nothing to offer her, Patrick. The director of strategy with the double salary has nothing to offer?
You know what I mean. She came when I was at the bottom. She carried me, literally, some days. She spent a year of her life on a man in a chair. How do I offer her a life and not have it look like I am paying a debt? And worse, Patrick, how do I know I am not? What if I am confusing gratitude with love? She deserves a man who is sure of the difference. Listen to me, because I have watched this whole thing from the front row, and I am about to save you several months of stupidity. Gratitude is what you feel toward the doctor. What I see when you look at that woman is not gratitude, Oscar. When she enters a room, you do not look grateful. You look like a man whose house just got his windows back. And as for her, you think that woman spent a year being shouted at by a tyrant in a spare room out of charity. She told my wife the traffic needed controlling. You are not her patient, Oscar. You are her traffic. She has been in love with you since before your legs held. And if you make her wait much longer out of some noble confusion about debts, I will personally roll the chair back out of storage. She said that. The traffic thing? To my wife. In the kitchen. Women tell each other everything. It is a terrifying system. She loved you at the bottom, Oscar. That is the rarest metal on this earth. Do not assay it to death. Just hold it.
You want to keep the bars? They take up half the room.
They are the family treasure. Like your father's video. Jenny, I rehearsed a speech, and it had 3 parts, and I have forgotten all of them, so you are getting the truth instead. You came into my life at the exact bottom of it, on a gray day, on a road, when I had decided quietly that I was finished. I am not asking you to marry me because you saved me. I am asking because since I got my life back, I cannot imagine a single day of it that you are not in. I love you, Jenny. Not the debt, not the gratitude. You. Say yes, and let me spend the rest of my life returning the morning you signed as my sister.
On one condition.
Anything.
We keep the bars. And when our children are old enough, we will tell them their father learned to walk twice. Once as a baby, and once as the bravest man I ever met. Yes, Oscar. Yes, you stubborn, arithmetic-doing, floor-inspecting man, yes. Oh, a little crispy.
Let me get that.
Thanks, chef.
Teamwork.
Yeah. Oscar Jenny, see the good life coming in. Yeah. After all the rain and pressure, look how the sunshine begin. Yeah.
She is in Dubai. She is in Dubai, Janet. On a boat. We told her to leave the cripple so she could suffer like us.
And instead, she is on a boat.
Calm down. Do not tell me to calm down. This was supposed to be her punishment for 6 years of he is perfect. Instead, she upgraded. We fixed her life, Janet. We broke her marriage as a hobby and she landed in a penthouse. Where is the justice?
There is no justice. There is only timing. Relax. Men like Santos do not marry women like Donna. They collect them. This is the collecting phase. The returning phase is coming, and when it comes, she will call us. They always call. And we will be very sympathetic. It will be the most enjoyable sympathy we have ever performed.
Tell him the shipment moved to Thursday, the container with the spare parts. Tell him customs has a new man and the price doubled.
Did you answer my phone?
It kept ringing. I thought...
Did you answer my phone, Donna? Listen to me, because I will say this once. You do not touch my phone. You do not ask about my work. You enjoy the view, the restaurants, and the boat, and you leave the rest of my life exactly where you found it. Do we understand each other?
Santos, you are frightening me. It was a wrong number, some man talking about shipments.
Do we understand each other?
Yes.
No, she is asleep. Relax. Friday works, the usual place. Book the suite with the terrace. And tell Amara to bring her friend this time, the tall one, the one from the boat. Yes, both of them. Her? She is fine. She is decorating the place. Women like that are furniture, my friend, expensive furniture. You enjoy them and you do not discuss them. Friday. Done.
Friday. The suite with the terrace. Amara and her friend. The tall one.
You were eavesdropping.
I was waking up in what I thought was my home. Santos, I abandoned my marriage for you. I ended 6 years. I signed papers. I walked out of a house with a man in a wheelchair standing in the doorway because you told me, you promised me that we were building something, that I was not like other women to you. And now I find out I am furniture?
Building something. Donna, look at yourself. You are a woman who abandoned her husband when he became disabled. You told me so yourself, with pride. At that rooftop, as if it made you brave. And it did interest me, I admit it, the ruthlessness. But marry you? Build with you? Donna, think. If a woman can leave her husband in a wheelchair when the money and the legs stop working, what exactly would stop her doing the same to me the day my luck turns? I could never trust you. No man with a brain could. You are not a future, sweetheart. You are a warning. And since we are being honest, you should know the rest, because it affects your housing situation. This penthouse, the rent expires in 11 days. I have not paid it in 3 months. The boat belonged to a friend who is now in custody. The accounts are empty, Donna. The trips, the restaurants, the whole brochure, it was all move-in money, borrowed money, other people's money, and the people it belonged to have stopped being patient.
You are telling me that you are broke?
I am telling you I am finished. Broke is a condition. Finished is a destination. The shipment your little phone call was about? Spare parts is a creative description. The police have been building a file on me for a year, and my associates have decided that I am the part of the operation that can be surrendered. Do you understand? I am the furniture now. They are returning me to the store.
Then run. We can run. I have some money left. I can sell the car.
The car. Donna, you still do not understand what you are inside of. The car is already collateral. And we is a word that expired with the penthouse. I am leaving tonight alone with what fits in one bag. My advice, take it. It is the last free thing you will get from me. Be gone before Friday. When they come and find me gone, they will inventory everything in this apartment. And everything includes whoever is standing in it. You are excellent company. The best furniture I ever had. Goodbye, Donna.
Santos! Santos! I gave up everything for you!
No. You gave up everything for the brochure. I was just the photograph on the cover. The difference matters, sweetheart. Learn it before you sell the next thing you own.
Donna, sweetheart, we would love to help, but the apartment is so small and Kiki's cousin is staying, it is simply impossible. But call us when you are settled, we must do lunch. We are dying to hear everything. Janet, please. 2 weeks, just 2 weeks on the couch? 2 weeks? Donna, be reasonable. You made your choices, babe. We all supported you, nobody judged you. But you cannot expect us to carry the consequences.
That is not what friends do.
That is exactly what friends do. Jenny, it is Donna, your cousin. I know it has been years. I am in trouble. My marriage ended. He turned out to be a terrible man. And I have lost everything and nowhere to go. Please, I would not ask if I had anywhere else. Just until I find my feet. Your mother raised an angel.
And I am praying some of it rubbed off on you.
Donna? Oh my God, of course. Of course you can stay. Family is family. I am sending you the address now. Come tonight, there is food. Do not eat anything on the way. And Donna, whatever happened, you are safe here. Pay it forward, not back. Remember? Donna, look at you. Come in, give me the bag. You are skin and bone. When did you last eat? There is rice.
Jenny, thank you. You do not know what this...
Family is family. We do not do thank you. We do rice. Sit.
Jenny, who is that man?
Oh, that is Oscar, my fiancé. Donna, what is wrong? You have gone white.
Oscar who?
Oscar. Donna, why are you looking at him like that?
That is my husband.
What did you say? My ex-husband. Jenny, oh my God.
Jenny, that man in the photograph is my ex-husband. We were married for 6 years. The accident, the wheelchair. I told you my marriage ended. I told you he was a terrible man. Jenny, that is him. That is the man
The man in the wheelchair?
The man who got hit by a truck. The man whose wife left him alone 4 months into a wheelchair.
The man I found in a pothole. Half conscious, being filmed by strangers. It's because his wife had taken the car and the money and gone off with a playboy.
That is your marriage, Donna. That is the terrible man you told me about. In my kitchen, in a text message full of lies.
Jenny, please, do not please me. I have spent a year listening to that man's silences. I taught him to stand again.
I held him while he shook on a mat and told me he was half a man because his wife gave him that phrase to carry.
And you walk into my house, into our house, homeless because your playboy turned out to be a criminal.
And you eat my rice and you lie to my face about him? Donna, how?
I did not know you knew him. Jenny, I swear I did not know.
The tragedy was already done. You had the best man I have ever met, and you listed him. Do you know about the list? He told me once, one night, what you said to him, item by item, like a bill. I have watched that list sit in his chest like shrapnel for a year.
I know what I did. I have not slept in weeks, Jenny.
I stand in bathrooms and I hear my own voice saying those things, the list, the terrible list, and I cannot make it stop.
He apologized to me. That is what I cannot.
That is all he ever asked me for, time. And I gave him a list instead. I had gold, real gold, and I threw it away chasing something that only glittered. And I knew the difference. Somewhere inside, I knew the difference the whole time.
And I threw it away anyway. He will not want to see me. Tell me he is not here tonight, please. Tell me I will not have to face him.
He is at Patrick's. He will be back in an hour. You will stay tonight, because I do not put family on the street, not even family that has earned it. You will eat and wash and sleep in the spare room. And in the morning, Donna, you and he and I are going to have a conversation, because my house does not keep secrets from itself. Not anymore. That is all I am offering. Do not ask me for more tonight.
Jenny, why is she here?
She is my cousin, Oscar.
Your cousin.
My mother's sister's daughter. I have not seen her properly in years. She messaged me today, homeless, in trouble, her marriage ended. And I said, family is family, and sent the address. I did not know Oscar. I swear to you on my father's grave, I did not know she was your... She did not know about you either. Neither of us knew. It is a coincidence so ugly it looks designed.
Cousins. The woman who found me in a pothole and the woman who put me there. Cousins. You know what, God? You have a cruel sense of humor.
Oscar.
You do not speak to me. Not in this house. Not at this table. Jenny, I am going to ask you one question, and I need you to hear it as love and not anger.
She has nowhere to go, Oscar. She is family. I cannot put her on the street.
Then I will stay with Patrick.
Oscar.
I am not asking you to choose, Jenny. I would never do that to you, not after everything. But I cannot sit at a table with her, and I will not pretend for politeness that the sight of her does not put me back in a chair I worked too hard to get out of. She made a decision, Jenny. A deliberate, itemized, fully costed decision with a list attached. She is not a victim of anything that happened to her. She is the author of it. And authors live with their books.
Oscar, please, just let me explain.
There is nothing in your mouth I have not already heard.